welcome. Feel free to join me. We are back here again. So I was running out of time, so I'll be doing my skincare routine, my night routine as we talk about this coalition, okay? Don't worry, it doesn't take time. Okay, so ever since the news of this ADC coalition broke out, it has kept so many people on their toes. Both Labour Party, Obidients, APC, PDP, everybody, in fact even parties that do not have anything to do with this political Peter Obi's political ambition, everybody seems to be interested. Like this coalition announcement, it made people to be on their toes. Like everybody is like, what is happening? What is going to happen next? What is the next step for Peter Obi? Because I know why Nigerians are feeling this way. Everybody saw what happened in 2023, you get, and the fear of everybody right now is if what happened in 2023 is going to repeat itself. As a matter of fact, so many people has even given up hope that they are not going to vote again. Some people say they are never going to vote again, that there is no need coming out to vote again, that it does not make sense. That as a matter of fact, as long as the current INEC is concerned, that anybody that is coming to vote is just doing themselves a great disservice, because the winner has already been dictated before the election starts. That's some people's opinion about Nigerians election. I do not blame them, because as a Nigerian that is active in politics, even if you are not active in politics, what happened in 2023 election, it opened people's eyes. Like it made even the greatest patriot to say, nah, this is not it. This is not what I will be doing. It made so many people to be disillusioned. It made so many people to lose hope and give up in Nigerian politics. But that is what we are talking about right now, is the way forward, because the truth of the matter is, whether you give up, whether you say you are not doing again, what is happening will continue to happen. Okay, whether you say you are not going to ever come out to vote again in any election because of what happened in 2023, it does not stop what will happen to happen, if anything is going to happen. But now imagine that you persevered and come out again, forgetting whatever that must have happened in 2023, and come out again, everybody, the youth, the elderly, everybody come out en masse again. Just imagine the change that could bring. Just imagine so many great African nations that got from bad leader to good leader, they did not do it under one night, they did not do it under a day. So many of these people, they kept fighting, they kept going from protest to protest, they kept doing anything that it requires for them to get their desired leader. So many of them are enjoying it right now. So Nigeria's own is not going to be different. So if it will take plenty elections, it will take 20 elections, if it takes whatever, how many times it's going to take, let it take, as long as we Nigerians are going to get it right. Because if everybody decide to relax, say if everybody decide to say it does not concern me, they have decided who is going to win, no need coming out for the election again, what is going to happen will continue to happen. We are going to give birth. Look, imagine how things are right now, imagine how it is going to be in years to come. That means you are making the nation favorable for your children and for your generation to come. You're not making it favourable. So it is left for you to decide whether you are going to fight for your nation. Yes, when I say fight, I do not mean that you are going to put your life on the line. I mean, do the one that is required of you as a citizen. When there is call for election, come out and vote. Then leave the rest to whoever it is. Okay, so this Obi's coalition, it came as a shock even to me, because just like I told you guys, I did not expect it, because Peter Obi has been saying, I am not leaving Labour Party. I am not leaving Labour Party. Even when Peter Obi was saying that thing, that was like 3 months ago. There was a time he even made a post in his Twitter page that he's not going to leave Labour Party. I'm like, does this man know what he is doing? What are you saying that you are not leaving Labour Party? Look at the crisis that is going on in Labour Party right now. Unresolved, like they don't even want it to be resolved. And election is fast approaching, and you are saying you don't want to leave Labour Party. Where is that done? No. If there is a better party, P2B should better leave. That's what I kept saying that time. If there is a better party, I suggest that P2B should leave that Labour Party and go to another one, as long as it's going to give Nigerians and the whole of Obidients what they want. That has always been my stand, until I hear of El-Rufai and Amaechi and Atiku that they are planning to build a coalition, and that P2B is going to join this coalition. I say, P2B, El-Rufai, Atiku, how is that going to work out? When I first heard of this coalition, that was what I thought. How is this going to work out? Because the problem is not the coalition. No, 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 no. 20 this is not the first time that coalition is happening in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, APC started in a form of coalition, and it made them to win their first presidential election. That was how APC became a very big political party in Nigeria, with coalition. So coalition is not a bad thing. Okay, coalition is not a bad thing if the people involved have common interest. Coalition is not a bad thing if all the people involved in that party come together and say, this is our aim, this is what we are going to do, together we are going to do this. Nobody is going to go at the back and sell their brother. Nobody is going to come out tomorrow and say, no, I am not backing, I'm now different, I'm now going with what we discussed initially. That is where coalition will work, when all the parties involved have common interest, when all the parties involved say, this is what we are going, this is what we are doing, this is who we are bringing out, this is who is going to be our forerunner, and all of them will back that person. But in this case, in this current coalition that is reigning everywhere, that involve Atiku, Peter Obi, Amaechi, El-Rufai, eh? It's like having 4 or 6 captains in one boat. How is that going to work out? That's what I've been asking myself. How is this going to work out? Because these are people that want the same thing that P2B wants. How is P2B sure that these people that he is meeting is going to allow him to come out as their presidential candidate? How is he sure that these people are not having meeting behind his back, meeting after meeting, or meeting before meeting? You know, that kind of a thing. Meeting before meeting is where the main people that knows what they actually came there for go and have meeting, then you now come and have the general meeting. By the end of the day, they have sold who they want to sell. So that's what I've been asking myself. This coalition can work out if all of them actually have, like, a common interest, or agree to one thing, and that agreement is this: we are bringing one person for our presidential candidate, unopposed, 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 not the one that all of them will now come and start dragging. Because if all of them should now come and the topic now start getting to whether Atiku will be the one to run, or whether Peter Obi will be the one to run, who will be the vice president, by so doing they are just giving APC the winning lottery, like they are just giving them the winning ticket. Because by the time that they must have finished sorting themselves out, the vote will be divided, and majority APC will just laugh at them and carry. Look at what Wike is saying. He said that the people that form the coalition are failed politicians. Are failed politicians. Well, one thing I know is that this coalition, like, it is it is making APC camp very scared. Yes, they should be scared, because just look at the kind of people that is in this ADP. Just imagine this kind of people. Like, when this kind of people come together to face one party, the same way APC forced PDP out of presidential seat, just imagine what will happen. So yes, they should be scared, because if this should work out, omo, APC may never smell the presidential seat for a long time, if at all, ever. So they should be scared. Guys, if you are joining this live session, please do well to like this video, okay? Like this live so that YouTube can be suggesting it to other viewers, and you can also make use of the chat session to drop your comment, drop your opinion. Also, you can use the invitation link to send an invite if you want to say anything, or if you want to ask question, if you want to make a suggestion concerning our topic, concerning the topic at hand. Yes, you are free. You are free to come on board and air your opinion. The topic. The topic is, this coalition, is it the way forward or the way backward? Do you think that this is something that is going to work for Peter Obi or for the whole group in general? Because I think their main aim right now is not even who is going to be the next president, is to remove APC. That is their main. El-Rufai gangan is not even interested in that place. He just wants to act as the godfather. Their main aim right now is to remove APC. Anything APC, let them remove APC first. Then maybe second tenure, they will now decide that, hey, we have arrived. Let's now dictate how this thing is going to be done. And for them to do that, Peter Obi is who they need. Peter Obi is who they need. I keep saying it. Peter Obi is who they need. Now, I've seen so many Obidients that are very worried. So many people have even come out to say, since Peter Obi has decided to join these bad men in quotes, that they are not going to support him anymore. How are we sure that when Peter Obi becomes the president, he's not going to start doing what these men dictate for him to do? Let him win first. That has been my own. Let him win first. Excuse me, guys. Let him win first. Then we will know now how it is going to be. Let him win. Of course, I know that for a coalition to happen, there has to be an agreement. Yes, there has to be, and it is not going to be like before. Peter Obi cannot maybe come and dictate for them, because they have already built this party before they invite him. They invited Peter Obi to come and join them. As a matter of fact, Peter Obi is not even among the core builders of that party. I think they need him because of the crowd. Yes, if we are being honest, they need Peter Obi because of the crowd that he's going to come with. But The truth there is that things are going to change. Things are going to change, but that is not my concern right now. That is not my concern. Even if things are going to change, anybody that can come in and sort the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. Hey, before, in the past administrations, all everybody was complaining or were complaining is there is hunger in the land, there is scarcity of food. That's what people were complaining mostly back then during Obasanjo, during Goodluck Jonathan. But as at that time, they describe kidnapping as big man problem or rich man problem. That is how they describe kidnapping then, rich man problem. But right now, kidnapping is everybody's problem. Like, you don't even need to have money to be kidnapped in Nigeria right now. You don't even need to have money. They will just kidnap you, and you either make calls or your community to donate money, or any whatever can happen to you. Kidnapping is no longer rich man's problem. You can just be walking down the street, and that will be the last your people will hear from you. That's how bad things has become. Just in the space of this year, how many people has lost their life in the north? How many people have lost their life in the east? Look at what is there is nowhere that is nowhere peace dey right now. South, east, everywhere. So anybody that will just come and sort the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, I think the person has done like, when you are alive, you know of what you will eat. It is when you have security, you are sure of your safety, that you can go out and fight for what you and your family will eat. Not when your life is at stake, when you are out there. Once in Nigeria is not even safe wherever they are, once it's after 7 p.m. Not like nothing happens during the day. You see? So Nigerians are tired. People are now saying whoever it is that is going to come, as long as he's going to just like flush out this current administration, that is what people's hope are on right now. Nobody cares whether, even so many people are losing hope in where Peter Obi is now. Everybody is like, majority of people are like, anybody is coming as long as it is no longer APC. But then we'll wait and see, because it is not of it that run it. Because I know from how everybody were involved, Nigerian youth were involved in 2023 election. Had it been that everything go as, should I say, fair, all the things that is going on right now won't be happening. But then here we are. Look at where we are today. So I don't think going back or giving up is the way forward right now. What everybody should be thinking or should be saying is how to move forward. That is my own. How to move forward, how to go past all of this, how to bring in a good leader that has the interest of the people at heart. A leader that has the interest of the people at heart. That is what Nigeria wants right now. Not someone that they will be announcing the buying of 100 people in Benue State, in Sokoto, wherever all these places, and the person will just be cruising, looking for the next country to go and donate money to, the next country to go and relax. No, Nigerians are tired. These are the kind of things that is becoming so normal in Nigeria, and they are saying no, they do not want it anymore. So that is it, guys. So this coalition, I still have my reservation concerning it. I still have my reservation, but then what has to be done has to be done. if the coalition is sure of bringing a positive change. I have to add positive because it's not the first time we are hearing change in Nigeria. A positive change in Nigeria, then so be it. So be it. At this point, we are at that point right now. Any party, nobody cares anymore. Any party that is going to bring that positive change in Nigeria, Nigerians are sold. They are just out there for you. So please, I'm just pleading that we should not be distracted from all the side talks, from whatever every other person from every other camp is saying. We should be looking at ahead what is going to come out of this coalition right now. That is what we should be focusing on. Guys, I think I will have to end this live right here, right now. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe, okay? And also don't forget to like this video. I will appreciate it so much. I'll be hosting this live every night by God's grace by 9 p.m. So do well to join me every night by 9 p.m. Same time, same place. I'll be here for us to put our heads together and know for the way forward and how this election Nigeria decides 2027 is going to go. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate. Bye.